We'll look at the permutation method to tackle this challenge of needing to train multiple models to determine feature importances. Once again, we have the same prognostic model setup as before, trained on age and blood pressure. We're going to focus on the evaluation of this model. Let's say we have a test set of patients that we can evaluate the model on, and we find that the model gets a test performance, a test C index of 0.9. The idea with permutation importance is that we're now going to permute, or in other words, shuffle a feature column in our test set before we evaluate the model. So we can see here we have the age column. What we're going to do is have this patient's age be shuffled with someone else's. And so we have a shuffling in this column of this column over here. So now we're not passing in that patient's age, we're passing in some other patient's age, but of course the outcome is the same. And we see what is the drop in the performance of the model when we feed in the shuffled column to the model. Similarly, we can also shuffle the blood pressure feature where we have for a particular patient's shuffled blood pressure value coming from another patient's blood pressure value, and so on and so forth. And now we again pass this into the model and see what is the performance of the model that we get when we have the shuffled blood pressure going in. And now the key idea with permutation importance is that we're going to look at the drop in performance between our full model and our model with that particular column shuffled. So if a particular feature is important, then we'd expect when we shuffle that column, we see a huge drop in performance. And so here we can see that the drop in performance for age is 0.2, while the drop in performance for BP, where I'm taking the full model and we're subtracting out the performance of the model when we have the shuffled BP column, is much smaller, it's 0.07. So this allows us to say that age is more important than blood pressure. And the cool thing about this method is that we can use this method without retraining a model, and this method works for any model that works with data structured in tables.